Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have a new series of Kusnick Museum Hot Packs, Series 7, 2025. And we usually get through about 10 of these. Send them in two separate packs. I think we got 33 in one pack and about 7 in the other. So we'll take 2 from there and 8 from the big group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is from the Kusnick Museum and Prospect Reports Facebook page. Joshua Kusnick, former Major League Baseball agent, sells these hot packs. This is Series 7 of 2025. Got through 4 videos from Series 6. And we usually get through about 10 of these packs per video. Let's get right to it. And we usually get 1 Hall of Famer, 1 rookie card, and at least 1 hit per pack. Andy Yount, Jeff Brantley, Jeremy Burnett, Mark Burley, Troy the Dealmaker Kernan will like that one. Futures, Francisco Rodriguez, Taggart, Bo Zeed, Keto Anderson, Jeff Verplank, Cameron Reimers, Brian Edwards, Scott Seal, and there's the Hall of Famer Tom Glavine on the National Pastimes. Possible Hall of Famer Carlos Delgado there. Meyerhead's Cards Hall of Famer Robin Ventura. Love that guy. There's a Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson. J.D. Drew. B.J. Surhoff, first overall pick, and David Justice. Was there a hit in here? I didn't see it. Oh, there's... didn't see this card. Brant Ust. Did we miss the autograph? We missed an autograph last video. Astute watchers pointed it out to me. I had caught it on the second time around. Always go through these cards a second time. No hit there. This is also from the new pack. Perhaps the new packs are not filled with hits. Shea Hillebrand, Matt Holliday, great career. Brandon Inge, Jacques Jones, he had a pretty good career too. Dave Kapler, Austin Kearns, Jason LaRue, Corey Lee, Frank Thomas, and Jeff Conine. No hit. Maybe there's no hits on the extra packs. Back to the original packs. Jim Lonborg, Harvey Haddix, Shantz. He'll sign that card. Those two gentlemen still signed. Cleet Boyer. Perky was the worst. That's what Clemente said. Couldn't hit Bob Perky. Former teammate as well. Phil Rizzuto for the Money Store. Juan Marichal will sign. There's a hit. Danny Tartable. Charges $2 through the mail. Star in the making. Richie Ashburn, Hall of Famer. Terry Steinbach will sign that. Roger Pavlik. Julian Tavares eating some sunflower seeds. There's Batman, Robin Ventura. Pat Burrell, I was hot on him as a up-and-coming prospect too. Jody Reed. Mo Vaughn, Terry Adams, and Jeff Fry, who's battling Teacher Man on Twitter and Facebook. Derek Lee. He was a star Little League player. Corwin Malone. Jose Reyes, Derek Lee again, Carlos Fiblis, Chen, Todd Helton, Hall of Famer. Ooh, there's Jim Kitty Cott. John Be My Valentine, followed by a 66 remake on the archives. Jim Kitty Cott, right there, Hall of Famer. Charge you $20 for that. And we got a football card in here. Kenny McCardell, he'll sign that through the mail. Kerwin Moore, Brian Giles, stud. Vernon Wells, not the artist or the photographer. Jason Giambi, John Elway on the Just 99. Ken Seiko, Carlos Beltran, possible future Hall of Famer, and Jeff Weaver. Some think Beltran will get in this year. He was about 70% last year on the votes. Heap Sopchoy, Quentin McCracken. Phil McCracken, Brad Fulmer, Troy Percival, Jose Cruz Jr. on the Rookie Cup, Big Cat, Andres Galarraga, 399 home runs. Dan, Lock the Door. Brad, Penny for Your Thoughts. Vince Roy, Dan, Lock the Door. There's the hit, Mark Gubiza, who actually signed Mark G instead of just the typical G. Matt Brierly, Kurt Abbott, Steve Altos Sax, Brent Black and Brown, Bobby Abreu, Dwight Doc Gooden with the Indians, Man Ram, Roger Maris, he with the 61 home runs, and Terry Steinbach again. Darren Erstad, what a shot that is. Sweet pick. Who to watch? Chad Hermanson. Don't watch him very long because he didn't last very long. Preston Wilson. Mike Lowell. A.J. Burnett. I like that one a lot. Batman. There he is again. Great Pittsburgh Pirate late in his career. Freddie Marsh. Clem Labine on the archives. 52 tops. 53 tops. Fernandez. Cliff Floyd. There's another Hall of Famer coming up. Sparky Anderson on the Pacific. Nice. Like the Sparkster. Hall of Fame manager. Brian Meadows, Marshall, Ken Keltner, who stopped Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak by playing some tremendous defense. Another hit in this pack is Fernando Arroyo. Kelly Dransfeld, Derek Lee, the Youngster, and Eli Marrero. Alex Ochoa, I got that card signed. Brooks Kusnick, I can get that card signed. He's been signing through the mail. Paul Shuey, Ricky Botalico, Todd Ritchie, Orlando Miller. Jeets on a very thick Topps gold label card. Like that one. Billy Koch. Mike Neal, 4/3, 89 out of 86.50. Love it. Mitch Molesky, who was the, sounds like a captain in the 97 precinct. Matt LaCroix, Mike Zawicka. Can we go on this stakeout? I don't know. Ask Captain Molesky. Stacy Wilson. Darnell Stinson. Jason Rakers. Freddie Garcia. Max Suzuki. That's a hit right there. I like that one. Seattle Mariners seemingly had an influx of the Japanese league players, the Nippon League players coming over. The closest big city to Japan is Seattle. Cesar Geronimo on the 76 tops. Omar Ortiz. Brad Wilkerson. Kevin Millwood. Mike Timlin, J.D. Drew, Sean Dunston. There's more J.D. Drew. I was on him like white on rice as a youngster. Thought he was going to be a super duper star. Dan Wilson, that's a nice shot there. First overall pick for the Reds. Sean Casey, the mayor from Pittsburgh. And there's Aramis Ramirez and Alex Gonzalez. Three guys that made the show. Brant Brown and Wangon there on the backside of that one. Preston Wilson, Andy Brown, Gabe Kapler. Another hit here, Brandon Reed for the Generals. What city? Fayetteville Generals. Nice. Changed their name. There's Billy Maz. We can get that signed for $10. Preston Wilson and Preston Wilson. And there's a Preston Wilson and there's a Preston Wilson. All right, hockey. Alexander Daigle. Bob Abreu, rookie class. Jeff Reed, he'll sign that. Canseco. Aguilera. Yamil Benitez. Carlos Baerga. Bobby Abreu again. Charles Johnson, first overall pick right there. From Miami. Put him right there. And who else do we have? Travis Fryman. Tim Belcher, Steve Reed, Bulldog Maddox. There's a football, Dan Marino, Tony Black, hope is watching this. Scott Hodges, we don't need no stinking Hodges. Dennis Rebont, 8/9/64 with his Major League debut date listed boldly on the 65 tops. Drysdale, Steve Carlton, Orlando Merced, Jeff See-Through Blouser, and here's a hit right here, BJ Surhoff, although that could be a Josh Kusnick autograph. I think it might be. Last pack for this video. Thanks for staying with me. Alex Ochoa again. Jeffrey Hammonds, he started out with a great career, hurt his knee. They call him Chipper. Chipper. Mo Vaughn again. Bob, don't call me Boomer Wells. Troy Percival. Juan and Carcinone. There's Bulldog again on the nice Pacific. Justin Thompson. No, not that Justin Thompson. The other Justin Thompson. Manuel Abar. Alex Rodriguez. Bill Swift. John Kevin Switzer. There's the hit. John Switzer. From Brook High School. No, just kidding. Mike Fetters. There's another hockey. Brian McCabe. Got to see if these guys signed through the mail. Jeff See-Through Blouser again. Joe Girardi. Raul Mondesi. Man Ram. Quentin McCracken. And the last one to hold the video is Phil Badumatrate. All right. What'd you think? Let me know down below. We need to get that one hit back for that pack that came in the extra envelope. But we got several good hits, including Hall of Famers Sparky Anderson and Jim Cott. So, as always, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, we tend to do something fun like this every Wednesday, usually with the Kusnick Museum Hot Packs. And again, I'll leave a link down to Josh's Facebook page. Go join the page and have some fun. You don't need to buy Hot Packs to join, of course. And if you missed the last time we ran through these, 2025 Series 6, I'll leave a link to that video right there. But thanks for being with me today. We'll see you soon.